Sometimes when you buy a video game, it's a mistake. Sometimes that's because the game is bad, right? And it's like, oh, it wasn't what I was expecting, and it was too much money, so you get a refund. Balatro was a mistake because it's too good. This game is a free time sink. All of my spare time, and in fact, quite a lot of time that I didn't have spare, has gone to this game, and will continue to go. I'm only like 6 hours in, but I bought it yesterday. So, oh, I'm gonna fail my exams, I think. Right, so the easiest way to explain this game is just to play it, I think. It's basically, as you might have guessed by the Ace of Spades, which by the way, you can move. Woohoo, I love a good interactive title screen like that. This is a poker roguelike. Basically, the main loop of the game is to create poker hands, but you sort of get like freedom with it. I'll show you by playing the 7 of Hearts. So yeah, this is Balatro. You play these blinds, and basically your objective is to score this number of chips. Now the chips that you score depend on the hand that you play. So for example, we'll play this one, the small blind, the beginning. You get dealt 8 cards, standard playing cards. You've got a whole deck of cards here you can have a look at. And then you have to play hands. So if I go to run info, these are all the hands that you can play. Standard poker, I think Texas Hold'em, I don't know. But it's not about like, there's no betting, there's no like actual, the stuff that makes poker, like with poker, right? You've got the stuff that's the actual nuts and bolts of the game, which is this, which is which hand is better. But then you've got all this other stuff like betting and bluffing. That's not in here. It's just the pure mechanics of making good poker hands. So I could see already we've got a cheeky 2 pair. I just select these. You can select up to 5 cards, but you don't have to play 5 cards. You can play 4, you can play 1 if you want, but then you only get high card, which is not good. So we're going to get 2 pair, we're going to score 20 chips in the blue, and we're going to multiply it by 2, because that's just a multiplier applied to 2 pair. Also, I like that 3 of a kind is the only one that starts with a 3x multiplier. That's cool. So we can play it. Each card scores a number of chips depending on how much the card is valued. So we got an extra... we got an extra 30 there, because we had 2 10s and 2 5s, and we ended up with 100 chips. We got to get 300. This number gets ridiculous. It gets to like tens, hundreds of thousands. I have not got very far in this game. So what we can do is we can sort by suit as well to look for flushes. I can't see anything good. So what we can do is discard. So we've got 3 hands, 3 attempts to get to 300, and we've got 4 discards. So I can select up to 5 cards and just get rid of them. So for example, we've got this 2 3 4, we've got this 8 9, but then we've got this jack and this ace, which are not looking very useful. Actually, I'll keep the ace because of the 2 here. So get rid of these, and now we've got new cards. And now I wasn't planning to do a flush, but since a flush has made itself available to me, that's 35 by 4, plus we get a queen and we get an ace, which is worth 11, so it does add up pretty quickly. So we get 11, 10, 8, 4, 3, 71 by 4, and that's 284 points, and we've won. We've beaten the blind, and now we get some money. So each blind gives you some money, $3 in this case. For each hand you get $1, so we get $5. Now we've got 9, now we can buy some stuff. So up here, this is where you can have your jokers, and jokers basically do things. They change the game for you, and they help you get more points. So this joker, for example, will add 2 chips to this total on every hand for each remaining card in my deck. So I've got 52 cards, so that's 104 chips, which is pretty good. This one will give me $5 if my poker hand is a full house, but that changes every time it triggers. So, and also, this is not a joker. I love the jokers in this game are ridiculous. Some of them are, there's one that's just a credit card. I love it. You can get booster packs. We'll talk about tarot cards later, and we can get these vouchers, which are like permanent upgrades. Yes, so I'm going to take this joker. And basically, the game is building a build, which is a combination of jokers and other things. That means that you can make your way through all the blinds. So if we have a look at the blinds, we get 3 blinds per ante. There are 8 antes to get through. Basically, every time you up the ante, it raises the amount of money that all the blinds need to be beaten. And yeah, it's insanely addictive, because this game, in a way, it reminds me of Dicey Dungeons, which was a game I played I think like 3-4 years ago on this channel, which was basically a similar idea. You had to make your way through these levels, you had to beat people in fights, but you had to build your weapons and your things to work together. And this is an example of a new genre of game that I've seen pop up in the last couple of years, which is basically where the entire game, all the gameplay, is reduced to synergy. How well do your jokers and your tarot cards and everything work together? And also your actual cards, because all these cards here, this is how your deck starts, but you can just change it. You can just mess with it. You'll get options to buy more cards, so you'll get, like, for example, you could just pick some new cards, and you can sort of engineer your deck to work well with your jokers. So let's say you've got a joker. There are certain jokers that trigger extra multipliers when you play a certain suit. So let's say you get a joker that only gives you like extra multipliers when you play spades. Every time you get a booster pack of cards, you can just take spades, and you can push the number of spades up so that, you know, you basically get a higher chance of triggering that joker. And that also means you get more flushes, which means you can get a joker that pays well on flushes, and it's all just sort of, it works together. That was me putting my, you know, the hands, put the hands together like the V8 symbol from Mad Max, like synergy. Yeah. Anyway, let's play the big blind. Also, you can skip blinds and it gives you a boost, but you don't get any money, and you don't get to go to the shop afterwards. So let's have a look at this new joker. So immediately you'll see it said 104 chips. It's now saying 90 because I've only got 44 cards in my deck. And oh no, it says 88. I must have looked at it when it was taking a card out. That's weird. But we've got a cheeky 2-pair here, which is pretty good. You can see how many times you do each hand as well. I do 2-pair a lot, because even though it's not that good. I don't know why I do 2-pair so much. I think because it's quite easy to get it out, and that's my limit. Like, I don't want to play a pair, because pair's not good enough, but 2-pair is good enough. I should maybe try and push for the higher things. But 2-pair is that sort of, it's the risk versus actually getting it. It's like the risk of getting it versus the reward. It's pretty easy to get. You'll almost always get a 2-pair within like 1 or 2 discards. But if there's something better, I will take that instead. But this is going to add 88 chips to my total. So 148 gives me 296. 2-pair's not, it's not amazing. I wish I could do 3-pair. That would be useful. So yeah, we've got, I don't care about the 2s, and I don't care about this. Do I want to keep the 10? Because then I could get a flush. But we focus on the hearts, so we'll keep the 10, discard these 2s, because even if I'd get some nonsense with these, I've still got the 2-pair, so I'm preserving that. Get rid of that. And now we've got that. There is a flush there. That's, oh my god, that's so close to a straight flush. Actually, no, it's not, because I need a 7 and a 9. But if oh, hang on a sec. I'm gonna get rid of these 2. Because I want to, if I can get a 7 of hearts, I can get a straight flush. Straight flush is the best hand in the game. 800 points to start with, which would be way more than I need. And you don't get money for discards. With this deck anyway. Ah! Damn it! That's so close! So now it's giving me a 9, 8, 10 and a 4, 5, 6. Right, we're doing it. Come on. No, not a... Okay, that's close on that side now, so... I've run out of discards. So we have to do the 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. Actually, if it's not straight, we can just do the highest possible cards for the flush. See, I'm okay doing that sort of silly shenanigans at this point, because at this point the game is quite... Oh, okay, so when it's on fire, when these things are on fire, that means you've scored more in one hand than you needed for the entire blind. So if I had done that on my first hand, I'd have one-shot it, which you do quite often early on. Right, new joker. Plus 12 multiplier, so that adds 12 to this number, basically. If your hand contains 3 of a kind. So that's not just a 3 of a kind, that also triggers for a flush where you have a 3 of a kind, although I think, yeah, 3 of a kind is worse than flush. And it triggers for a full house. And with a 4 of a kind, technically. Okay, so let's talk about tarot cards. Up here, in this section, you've got consumable cards, and basically, you can buy tarot cards, like this is the Fool, which is the first one. You can buy booster packs as well, but we'll talk about that in a sec. And you put them up here, and they do things to your cards. So this one's a bit of a bad example, because it works on other tarot cards. But you get some that, like, shuffle your cards around, they, like, change the rank of the cards, they destroy cards, they duplicate cards, like, you get all sorts of things that you can do, which is fun. And then you've got celestial cards, which are planet cards. Planet cards upgrade your hands. So I tell you what, let's do one. We'll do this one because it's got Uranus on the front, and I like Uranus. So these upgrade your hands. So we can level up 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, or the full house. And it's all the different planets. It's quite fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 planets, including Pluto, and there's 9 hands. It's very synergistic. It's satisfying, you know, it scratches my brain good. So which one of these do we want to upgrade? And leveling up a hand improves the multiplier and the chips. So let's upgrade the full house. Look over to the left. Plus 2 multiplier, 25 chips. So this is now really good. So a full house is now 65 by 6, which is not as good as a 4 of a kind, but like some of these do end up being better than the ones above them. And with the full house, this joker does make sense. If we can get a full house, I'm gonna take it. Now you can sell jokers as well, but for less money, obviously. Game design 101 right there. So we might get rid of this guy later if he's not pulling his weight. Now, yes, the boss blind. They have a special ability. So this guy reduces your hand size. Some of these are horrible, by the way. Some of these boss blinds are brutal. Like, some of them are like, only play 1 hand, which is ridiculous. I'm just going to get rid of everything apart from these 2, because I want a 3 of a kind up in here. We did not get a 3 of a kind. In fact, we've got basically nothing. That's good. Shoot for a flush instead. There we go. I've got... no, flush is better than a 2 pair, if I recall correctly. IIRC. And that's also bad because now I'm losing chips for this guy, so I'm not terribly good at this game. I will just put that out there. Oh no, we're 4 away from winning. Never mind, I'm the best. I mean, everything resets after each hand, so there's no, like, you don't have to worry about using cards up or anything. You don't have to plan ahead much. But there are some jokers who change over time that you kind of have to worry about that. And of course you get more money for using less hands, so if you could do it in 1 hand, you should try and do that. Oh, there's that spade card that I was talking about. Although I think I said... No, I did say spades. Which is interesting. Okay, so... let's open up a standard pack. Get a new card. I'm explaining this game in great detail. That's because there's a lot of stuff in this game. Like, you might see these cards look different. This one's gold. If you keep it in your hand, you get more money. This one's a wild card. Each card can have 3 properties. It can have an addition, it can have an enhancement, if I recall, and it can have a seal. So the seal, basically, they all do stuff, right? They all just do stuff. So I'm going to take this. Wildcard is incredibly useful because it can be used as any suit. Very good for flushes. And despite upgrading the full house rather, I'm going for flushes for some reason. I think we'll leave that. We'll save up. Save our money for a bit because... okay, well, I don't like taking tags, generally. But I'll save up because each time when you finish a blind with 5 bucks, you get interest on it. And would you look at that, ladies and gentlemen? That's a full house with queens and aces as well. That's quite high. So we'll play you. That's a 3 of a kind, so you're going to go off. So watch this number here. 207 multiplied by 18. So that's 3,726. We needed to score 800. Now, unlike something like Inscription, you don't get a bonus for overscoring, which I hate. And you can see, because we have $5 already in our wallet, as it were, we get some interest. We get 1 per 5, which is nice. Ooh. Ooh. I like this Joker. I've not seen him before. I'm still not all the way through the game. I wonder if I can see... I think you can back out to the menu whenever you like. Oh, you can see your collection and your stats. Oh, I didn't want to see this. I'm apparently 50% of the way through my collection. I've played 2 pair 156 times. And I've got to round 19, ante 7. I've never won this game, unfortunately. I've used the abstract Joker the most. I do like that one, because again, this one feeds off of other Jokers. I've used Jupiter, Earth. I would have thought Uranus would be the highest, because it's a 2 pair. And these are the tarot cards. So you can see this one changes into a wild card. That just doubles your money. That's nice. Bonus cards. Planets. There's also spectral cards. They change the edition and the seal. So for example, you can make a Joker polychrome, which gives it 1.5 multiplier. Great. And then there's vouchers. There's all these different things. This game is ridiculous. Look at the collection. Look at all these things you can get, man. And I haven't even found, like, some of these things. Like, I'm a third of the way through finding all the Jokers. There's decks as well that change how the game plays. We're doing this with the red deck for now because it's my favourite. It's the easiest. Ridiculous game. We're going to take whatever this Joker's called. Constellation. So every time I use a planet card, he gains 0.1 multiplier. Let's use a planet card. So there's Uranus, my beloved. We've been doing a lot of flushes though, so let's go with Jupiter for now. And look up here, this man's will be upgraded. There we go. So now, on every hand, he'll multiply the multiplier by 1.1. Which is good. Okay, big blind. Let's go. We've got no money, but that's okay. Okay, we've got a 2 pair there. So let's ditch everything that isn't the 2 pair and try and finagle our way into a whatever it's called, a full house. Although I did level up the flush, but I've already leveled up full house. So there it is. Beep 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 boop boop. I like to trade discards for hands. Like this will probably be enough to do it because of that. Yeah, it was. And then it gets to 19.8. So a full house right now is scoring me in the neighborhood of 3,500 points, which is good. That's for this point, that's enough to get through on one go. It won't be for long. It won't be for long. So now we've got more Jokers, but I don't really want either of those. So let's go for an Arcana pack. So these Arcana. I think it's Arcana. I think I say Arcana. These two, you can see that this one's a jumbo, this one's a standard, so you get more cards to choose from. You also get some really good ones that let you choose 2 out of 5. I think they're mega. But let's see. So this will turn a card into a gold card. This will turn a card into a wild card. This has a 1 in 4 chance to add those 3 things which are additions to a Joker. So a card that's foil gives 50 extra chips, a card that's holographic gives 10 mult, and a card that is polychrome gives 1.5 mult. This converts cards into clubs, so this is good if you want to aim for a particular suit. And this turns a card into a stone card. So what did I choose earlier? See, I've got 1 extra heart. You can see I've got 2 Jack of Hearts, but this one's a wild card, so it kind of doesn't matter. Yeah, you can see up there it says effective, and it was 14 across the board. Yeah, effectively I've got 14 of each. Not really. And this turns a card into a stone card, which just gives you 50 chips, but has no effect on the hand. It's no rank or suit. I don't know. I like turning cards into wild cards. So I'm gonna turn this 9 into a wild cards because 9's in the middle, so it's good for straights and such. And I can't afford anything else. Moving on. Right. Oh, here we go. The needle. Play only one hand. Which is fine if I can get a full house out there. Because if I can get a full house, I can beat 800 very easily. So we've got a pair of jacks. Or who do we want to keep? We'll keep the queen in case we can get like a straight. Or do we want to keep the 10? I think we keep the 10. Because it's a clubs as well. Okay. Right. Do you know, it's not a million miles away from a straight flush. But it also is, because I don't have any of the connecting cards. So, alright. Okay. Okay. So now we've got our three of a kind. 3 jacks. So now I need to look at what's left in the deck and see what we have in terms of cards that are available that I could use. So you can see I've got 2 jacks actually left in the deck. Is there a 5 of it? There's not 5 of a kind. Because you're not supposed to have 5 cards in a deck. No, obviously. I haven't upgraded 4 of a kind, but I think it is still better. And that would trigger this guy. So that would be fine. But you can see we've got 3 10s and we've got 3 9s. So if we were going to bank on anything, we'd bank on those guys coming through. But also we've got 3 6s. But we've only got 2 kings, we've only got 2 7s. So we'll get rid of that. And there's my 10 and my 9s. So there's my full house, level 2, 3 of a kind. Jacks and 10s are quite high. This will be enough. Yeah. Burning, flames, if anything, too much at this point. But we're only in the second ante. It gets worse, and I get worse at this game. Right, we need to invest in, I think, another joker. We can have 5 jokers. What is this one? Earn an extra $1 of interest. Cool. Ooh, I like this one. But I can't afford it, actually. This lets you do straights with gaps. So you could do 2, 3, 5, and instead of 6, you could just do 7, 8. But you can have as many gaps as you want. So technically, you could do 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And that would count as a straight. It's a really good one. I like it, but I can't afford it. So, I've only got 6. We'll save it, because I think we're in a good position. Now, yeah, you can skip blinds and you get good stuff. Next base edition shop joker becomes holographic. But now you see, this one's worth 4,200. Which means even if I did an epic full house, it wouldn't beat it. But that's okay, because I've got 4 hands. So I'm going to skip this, because I want a holographic joker next time. And then you have to fight to get the shop, so we still have to do this. Already we've got a 2 pair, so you, be gone. Hoping it, well, now I've got 2 pairs, so we get rid of all this. Hoping it comes around quickly, and it doesn't. Is that a flush? No. Do we do it? I don't want to do a 2 pair, because I'm locked into this, like, 3 of a kind nonsense by this card. I kind of need that. Okay. There's my full house, but I've still got 3 hands. So this will be the big heavy hitter, and then I need to make up the difference later. And actually, doing lots of discards hurts me with this joker, even though it's important for this joker. Well, that's a flush. That'll do us, I think. But I might get rid of this guy. I might have to afford the joker. Or I might get rid of this guy, because I feel like I'm being hamstrung into doing 3 of a kinds. But we'll see what the next joker is. But yeah, we get our interest, we get $7. And the next joker, holographic, is... Aha. Oh. Right, okay. Weird. So we've got this guy. I haven't discovered either of these. He gets extra multiplier for each run... for each blind that you skipped. So I only skipped 1, so he's on 1.25. But that's still quite good. And he's holographic, so he'll add 10. This guy gains 0.5 every time you sell a card, but it resets after each boss blind, which doesn't seem that good to me, so I'm going to get you. I think we'll leave it, to be honest. Like, but right now, these two jokers are not synergizing. They're not in sync, because this one requires me to not use discards, and this one does. But I think this one's more powerful. This one's common, and these two are both common. So I could sell you and then get a Celestial pack. But we'll leave it for now, because it is still a decent amount of chips. And now we've got the flint, base chips and multiplier are halved. That sucks, but we do have this guy. So this is a bad hand. Because we've got nothing near a flush, we've got no straights. All we've got is this pair of jacks. So I'll keep the king because he's high. Get rid of everything else. Oh, there's a full house straight away. Pretty good, but you see everything's just been halved. It's been like, yeah, 33 by 3. Youch. That's painful. However, 80 chips, 12 malt, 1.1, plus 10, and 1.25. But that's not enough. See, it's getting harder now. But I think we'll be able to carry this over the line with a quick 2-pair. Kings and 5s. These two are not playing well together. Unless you get lucky like I did. But we did it. We get a decent amount of money. We get 2. We get 7. Not bad. So this, okay, what do we got? Celestial packs always contain the planet. Oh, we need to do more celestial packs. So aces give extra chips and multiplier. This is 10s and 4s. So we're going to take the Scholar Joker. And now we've just got a full set of Jokers, which is what I like to have. Let's also do a Celestial pack to buff this guy up, because we haven't done that. And we've got to skip some things. So I love that Pluto says it's a dwarf planet as well. But he's still in the planet cards, man. He's still there. We might as well level up 3 of a kind if we're going to keep this jabroni here. I think I want to get rid of this guy. Is he? No, he's not even holographic or anything. Okay, we got 3. So this, yeah, we'll skip you. Get a mega standard pack. So mega means you get. So now you're on 1.5. You get 2. So you're holographic and you're a steel card. Oh, that's not great. Steel cards are weird because steel cards, they give you extra multiplier while they're in your hand, but then this one gets 10 multiplier when you play it. I mean, actually, that's kind of just best of both worlds, so we'll take you. And then Gold Seal is good because it means that you get a bit of money when you play him. Good. So what are we on now? We've got 15 of the clubs now, but it's still pretty even across the board. But with wildcards, we've got 17 clubs. Yeah, it's like, it's whatever. So then we can take 15 money straight up, but then we have to play the boss blind straight away, and he'll give me all face cards drawn face down, which means I can't see them. That's okay to me. I don't mind that too much. So we'll do that. I feel like this setup here, I mean, there's a pair already. If we just ditch that, keep the 7 just in case. Oh, that's close. That's a 2 pair. But then there's a 4, 6, 7. Okay, no. Sorry about this, Mr. Joker. Oh, I thought that was it for a sec. Now we've got this guy. Okay, let's just take the hit. Try a 2 pair with everything that we've got. We won't get this guy, but we will get all of this. Not the aces. 1.5 from you, 76, 1.2, 10, 1.75. So that's okay. We're about on track there. Oh, this is bad. I mean, there's a flush in there somewhere. One of those face cards could have been good. That's not a spade, that's a clubs. Whoops. I've made a mistake. Oh, hang on, that's a 3 of a kind. That's a full house. I didn't even see that. With the aces as well. Okay, we're getting there. See, extra multiplier, extra chips. Damn. And this guy's going to give plus 10. You're going to give 60. 12 from you. 1.2, 10, and 1.75. And that's 17,000 points. That's what this game is getting to those moments. is making that work. Plus we get 3 interest. So now I've got 28. So we need to start spending. Rerolls cost less. Oh, you can change the shop. You can reroll the shop. Playing cards. Minus 100 chips. Or plus 100 chips rather. Enhanced cards to malt cards. So you can skip these things, by the way. If I look at the Buffoon pack, for example, which gives you jokers, you can skip them. Interesting. We've got more clubs than we've got anything else. So I'm going to get rid of this blue joker for 2. And then I'm going to accept the gluttonous joker, which is extra clubs. So plus 4 malt for each club card. Not Tesco card, not the Tesco club card. Cards that have clubs suit. So for example, hello. Oh, but again, so you're quite good. I love the effect on them as well. They're like, ooh. This guy's got a purple seal, which looks good, but it creates a tarot card when it's discarded, not when it's played. So again, it's kind of counterintuitive, but I'm going to take it just so I don't get other cards in there. Do we want to do... We want some tarot cards at some point. So rerolls in the next shop start at 0, so you can reroll whenever you like. This is a free mega standard pack, and then 22,000. But we did get 21,000 in 2 hands last time. We'll skip you just for this guy. So now he's just multiplying everything by 2. And I think, if I recall correctly, they trigger from left to right. So we want to do the multiply, the times mult at the end. And I want to do you last because you have the holographic. So do we want a free mega? Yeah, I'll take a mega standard pack. You have to click on it to open it. Again, an annoying club card, as it were, because this one creates a planet card if it's in your hand. So I'll take you again, and I'll take this guy. Keep it in my hand. And now we have to play this. So these guys debuff some of your cards. Annoying, so I can't use those, and the ability is disabled, so it's not a wild card. We want to keep the clubs. We've got a pair of 8s here. Ditch you. I might ditch you. See what we can get. That's a 2 pair. Is there a flush in there? Almost. But there is a 7, 8, 9, 10. There's a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm not going to get the steal from that. But I will get 2 clubs. I won't get the 3 out of a kind. But this will just have to be the starting point. And then that's still 4,000 points. So you can see how much, quite literally, the ante gets raised. Because that would have been a really good, solid victory like 2 antes ago. So I'm going to keep this 6, 7, 8 run. Keep the king because he's a spade. See what we can get out of this. So now we've got 2 pair 6s and 8s. With 2 clubs in there. We'll do that annoyingly that I won't get the planet card there. Because this guy's not being buffed enough. I'm not taking enough planet cards. I should be doing that, but they're still working pretty well together. But we're not getting anywhere near enough points right now. So this is a straight, actually. We'll get money, but it's not enough really. Is a flush better than a straight? It is, and I've upgraded it, so we should try and aim for a flush. So I'm definitely going to get rid of those 2. Because that's now a flush on these guys. And we'll get the ace. So that might be pretty good because it's quite a good base hand. Full house is obviously ideal. That's my strongest hand now. But this is still 100. That's 2,000. That's 4,500. That's 5,500. But now I've got to score 10,000 in one hand. Which I can do, and in fact there is currently a full house on the board, but it's using this king. So let's try Still got the full house to get a better full house, and I didn't. So we'll have to hope that this works. We've got 2 club cards in there. I hate that I have to call them club cards because it's so stupid. I guess Americans won't know, but in the UK, Tesco, their loyalty cards are called club cards, and it's a bit silly for me to sit here saying club card. 9,000 points. Oh, over the just 64 points. Skin of my teeth. Whew. Which I suppose is like karma, because I've definitely been less. I've been 3 points below, I think, which was infuriating. Okay. Half Joker there. 8 malts if you can play in a pair. If you contain a pair, I should say. Oh, let's do a spectral pack. I like spectral cards, and you don't get them very often. Oh, that was a big one as well. Purple Seal. Add negative to a random Joker. So that gives you an extra Joker slot, but you lose a hand size. Destroy 1 random card and add 4 random enhanced numbered cards. Create a copy of a random Joker, destroying all others. I'm going to do this, because this looks like fun. 4 random enhanced numbered. So, we lost an ace, I think. And we got hearts, and we got some good... Oh, I got a new Joker. We got some good clubs. Oh, we got loads of clubs now. It is... Yeah, okay, that's the right one. Good. And, oh, we can re-roll for free. Cards re-trigger all played cards, but only for the next 10 hands. Okay. Odd cards give that, and we can... Okay, we'll do that, because I was saying we need more planet cards. Level up 3 of a kind even more. I should definitely be doing 3 of a kinds then. Is 3 of a kind now better than Full House? 70 by 7 compared to 65 by 6, but this gets more cards scored, right? That's the thing. Give it to me again. Yes, level up the straight as well. Let's just do a bunch of planet cards right now, so that everything... I like having all the hands sort of roughly on equal footing. We could do that as well. Yeah, so this is a 1 in 4 chance to add good stuff to a random Joker. Doesn't always work. Didn't work. Okay, let's move on before I spend all my money. So that was a boss, yes. So, next base edition shop Joker becomes foil. I'm not super fussed. Let's do a small blind. See where we're at with our actual, like, cards here. So, there's a straight. Which, yeah, sure. Or we could add another ace and another clubs in there and do that straight. Because aces are high, but they function numerically lower, so it's always good to chuck an ace in there. And you can see the points, they start adding up quite rapidly. But we're on ante-6 now, which is quite high. For me anyway, because I'm not very good at this game. So, I haven't won yet. You may have seen from my stats page, I haven't won this game. I haven't beaten it. How many? How have I got 6? How have I got 14 club cards left in there, bro? Come on. Ay, ay, ay. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. That's a Queen of Clubs. We want to keep you. Well, that's a steel card, which is annoying, but I'll take the full house. Or do we take the 3 of a kind? Because this will give me 16 extra chips, but there's no clubs in there, so it probably won't trigger anything extra. And I think having the base malt +1 is better. I believe. I don't actually know what I'm talking about, it's occurred to me, but... Oh, see, I'm now taking quite a few hands to get there. But a 2 pair would be okay, plus we'll get some money. Like, this'll push us over the edge, definitely. But now I'm starting to struggle a bit. So I think I need better Jokers. Like, I don't think this Joker's doing much for me anymore. Or this one. Because these guys are giving me good multiply. I don't think that one's doing much either, to be honest. These two are pulling the weight right now. So, I do like my abstract Joker. But let's have a look in here first, see if there's anything good in the buffoon pack. Oh, I don't like that one. 50 chips if hand contains a pair. Plus 50 chips anyway, but 12 malt is good. Maybe but they're both common. 20 chips, 50. Okay, I'm going to get rid of the Studious Joker, whatever it's called, and go for this guy. Plus he's foil. And now let's do an Arcana pack, because I haven't done one of these in a while. Lover's wild card creates a random Joker card, gives the current total sell value of all current Jokers. I'm going to do this just to get money together, because then I can re-roll and have a look at some other Jokers and such. Or the Magician. Yeah, I think I've not been super lucky. Let's have a go at this guy. Oh, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. So aces don't really matter anymore. Interestingly, it's still all about the clubs. We don't want the full house. We want that. Is there a flush in there? Not quite. Do the 3 of a kind. That also means I get to keep these guys in here, which is good because it means I get another opportunity to do a good hand later. Okay, so that was 18,000. That was good. That feels like there's like almost a flush in there. That's good. I'll keep you in my hand. Well, I've got these kings and jacks that I like, and I've got 3-3-1-1 in terms of suits. I'll get rid of you and you and you. Sure. Come on, Jack. Hit the road, Jack. Although this will be good because we'll trigger the... Did I get the pair guy? I did get the pair guy. Put you up the front. Put you at the front. So this will trigger the pairs. No clubs though, annoyingly. Although no, this will trigger the clubs because it acts as any suit, so it will act as a clubs, which is nice. Did you do 2? Oh no, you did because you're foil. I forgot. Okay. So there's a flush in. No, there's not. There's no flush. Ignore me. I'll get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. I know it's clubs that I'm getting rid of, but I want to try for a flush on hearts. Thusly, because I don't think there's any. Well, there's a single pair of 4s. We only need 3,000, so we don't have to worry too much. But yeah, this is. There are definitely some runs, which for me are most of them because I'm not very good, where I can sort of sense that they're not going to last very long after a certain point. Like I've got a lot of money and that's not a good thing because I need to start spending it. But we'll take the Celestial pack to boost this guy. And which hand do we want to do? Straight 3 of a kind, high card, straight flush. Because I'm not doing 3 of a kinds anymore. I've still got the 3 of a kind. Okay, we'll do a. Yeah, I think the straight's the best one to do that. I like to upgrade the ones in the sort of middle of the pack. I have played high card before, but I've never done a straight flush. In fact, I think you can see. Can you see my hands in general? You can't see all the hands I've ever played. But I'm 13% of the way through the game, which is cool. Anyway. Arcana pack, yeah, we should definitely boost our stuff. Wheel of Fortune again, creates the last, ooh, so we can, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's just do Saturn again, shall we? And then use it straight away. So they go up here, and then you can use them when you want. But I feel like planets, you might as well use straight away. Cards played previously, these anti are debuffed. That seems okay. It's not as okay as I was hoping. 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen. That is a straight. And I'll take it, even if the Jack's a bit worse for wear right now. So, he just won't score. That's okay. We still get the bonus for the spades, which is nice. We get that. 63, 101. So that's 20,000. 5, 6, 7, 8. My moon's screwing baby, is driving me crazy. Okay. So get rid of all this because I don't like them. Give me a 9. Okay, a 4, fine, that'll do. Again, that's like vaguely straight flush adjacent, but not really. Like there's, oh well. Still, that was as many clubs as I could do, and that's what matters. The club cards are important. So another circa 20,000. Okay, we're doing pretty good. We're doing okay actually. I think a simple pair will carry us over the end here. But just in case, yeah, whatever. Will I actually get enough points out of it? Oh no, that should be two. That was like 5,000 out of a pair. It's pretty good. Didn't even have enough clubs in there. Not bad. So we're now almost as high as I've ever got, which is weird because I haven't felt super comfortable with this hand. So Mega Arcana pack. Go on then. 2. We get to pick 2 of these. So gold card destroys 2 cards, increases rank, turns it into diamonds, steel. So I could destroy these diamonds, for example. Because that will refine my deck down to a slightly better place, where now I've got like a big majority of the clubs. So I could just do this and turn this into another 6. That makes sense to me. I feel like you want to do that. Let's get a standard pack as well. We could do another 6. Yeah. I know I just got rid of diamonds, but now we've got 8 6 cards, which seems like that's useful. That's 2 per suit, basically. Alright, let's keep going. So yours is extra luck. Huh? 140,000? That's not happening, dog. We'll fight these blinds, though. Oh. Interesting. So there's a flush there, however I want to do it. You'll be a flush, and you'll potentially give me 20 bucks? Or 20 malt. Let's see what happens. Keep an eye up here. Nothing. Stupid lucky 4. Didn't do nothing. So that's 13,000. There's no way I'm getting 140,000 out of this. Okay, that's a 2 pair. Because I've now got a cheeky full house. The full house is the best hand for me, because it's got a 3 of a kind and a pair. And I should upgrade full house more. Yeah. So that was 27,000, which is good. Okay. Don't know how I feel about the boss blind. Actually, no, I do know how I feel about the boss blind. It's bad. I feel bad about the boss blind. So are we on the big blind? Yeah, we're on the big blind. Okay. Okay, fine. Do we just take the hit on the 2 pair to clear some cards out? No, we might as well use up our discards, right? Although that's quite good. No, forget it. Although I can give it a U for a tarot card, might help. Ooh, turns a card into a wild card. I'll keep that because we can do this for now. Do I have the... I don't have the aces card anymore. But 11's pretty good. Clubs. Clubs. Yeah. 1.5. 3 of a kind. Pair. U. Bang, bang, bang. 40,000 in one go. By cleverly using discards, mostly. Turn this into a wild card. Skidoosh. Cool. U. That's a flush. Oh, that's a... that's a 3 of a kind. How good's a 3 of a kind compared to a flush? No. It's not as good. But that'll trigger this guy as well. And this guy, because the 3 of a kind has a pair in it, naturally. So that'll be enough. And we'll get extra malt. And we'll get some money, guys. We'll get some money. We'll get some money. Just like Kanye said, la, 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 wait till I get my money right. So that was like 50,000 in one go. 111,000, you know. This big boss blind might not be entirely out of my reach. Now this is a fun one. The misprint's fun because it's just totally random what it gives you, which is not very good because it's not very reliable. Give me a tarot card. To be used immediately. Damoon turns cards into clubs, turns cards into spades. You guys are clubs now. Congratulations. Which is good for the flushes. Very good for the flushes. Because I now have 22 clubs. And only 12 diamonds is. Let's do another one. Doubles my money. Oh, that's good. Turns cards into spades. No. Turns bonus cards. Convert the left card into the right card. We don't want to turn cards into spades. So I'm going to make you and use the 4 into bonus cards. Oh, that means you're not a wild card anymore. Whoops. I've learned something about this game. That something is that I'm not very good at this game. Right. Come on. You big Balatro. There's a flush with a pair in it. We're going to start with this. Plus we've got 2 bonus cards. This is going to be a good opening hand. And it's clubs as well. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. What an opening hand this is. Goodness gracious. 48,000. That was a good start, but our work is not done. So, this sucks. This is a bad opening. Bad second hand, I should say. But we've still got 4 discards. So, I also realise I'm leaning all over the place, not talking into the mic. I do apologise. This has been going for a while. I don't know how long I've been recording, but I think it's over an hour now. So we've got like an almost flush here. Pair. Yeah, you know what? Let's try and go for a diamond flush. But I've got barely any diamonds in my deck. So maybe let's not... Right, keep the 8 just in case. Sure. Because we're not going to get a diamond flush, are we? No. So there is a 2 pair there, but it's a bad 2 pair, especially because you're... sorry about that, everybody. Especially because that guy steals. So let's actually go for clubs and spades instead. Keep the 8, ditch that. Keep you because you'll be good in the hand. So that's a better 2 pair, but it's still not good. That won't be enough. But I need to get cards out of my hand. Also, I like that you can do this. You can pick them up like a little poker chip. That's cool. Alright, no. We can do better than that, come on. No, we can't. Okay, then. Okay, I've got a... Oh, did I get rid of the 8? Oh, no, it's there. I'm literally hovering over it. What an idiot. So this will be a bad hand, but I just need to get it out. Get these cards out of my hand so I can reset. Start again. Like, this is going to be like a couple thousand. Yeah, but I need so many points. Like what? Okay, here we go. 4, 5, 6, 7, and a 9. But we should use this 4. So you stay there. Go away. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. You go away. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Praying for an 8. Oh, I got an 8. God, that was lucky. Do we do this or do we do the 9? Because the 9 is clubs. So. But there's a straight, level 5, insanely high scoring hand with 3 club cards in there. I'm going to call them club cards, I don't care. Tesco, sue me. Please don't actually, you would win. I have no money. 46,000. Oh my god, there's still so many points left and I have no discards now. So this is now my hand. So I think this is it. Unless this gives me plus 20 mult. Which it could do. But I doubt it. It gave me 20 mult! But it won't be enough. It won't be enough. So it doesn't matter. Come on. Let's see what we score. 28,000. Oh my god, I was so close. I was so close. 5,000 points away from beating the extra large blind. But that was the highest I've ever scored in a hand. Was 71,892. Which would have been only half as much as this big blind. Damn it. Anyway, that's Balatro. So, have at least 3 wildcards. Ooh, hearts, diamonds count as the same. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one if you want to do flushes. So yeah, you discover new jokers as you go through by doing achievements. So these are all the jokers. There's 10 pages of jokers. There's 150 jokers. And of course, whenever you play a new run, you can choose a different deck. So that one gave me +1 discard. That one gives you +1 hand. This gives you an extra $10 to start with. I don't think that's very good. Given how much money changes hands throughout the game, I don't think that's a good one. £2 per hand, £1 per discard, no interest. That's pretty good. I did well with that. 1 extra joker slot but 1 less hand. That's difficult. I struggle with that one. And then, yeah, you have to win a run with a red deck, blue deck, yellow deck, green deck, black deck. And then stakes. So I haven't even got a stake yet, but I assume when you win you can up the stake and make it more difficult. And then there's challenges, which you need to do a run with 5 decks. This game is so big. But it's amazing. So yes, that's Balatro, which might be my Game of the Year contender. Now, it is the only game I've played this year, that's come out this year, because I've been exceedingly busy. But the busyness will end soon, my friends. Yes, thank you all everybody for watching me struggle to play a run of Balatro. Yes, thank you for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. And yeah, goodbye, I guess. Thanks for watching.